What's up, tarot babies? Welcome back to another episode of Tea and Tarot. I'm always so happy to be with y'all. Thank y'all for coming here and spending time with me. I appreciate all of the likes, shares, subscribes, the views, the comments. Please, again, comment on each video. Let me know where you guys are listening from. This reading will actually be from our Divine Masculines. Now, I did a reading the other day for the Divine Feminine energy. So just based off of what Divine Feminine was going through, and where she needed to be, what was going on with the Divine Feminine's love situation, and then just the shadow work overall period that you're in, or that Divine Feminine was in. Of course, I had to do a reading for Divine Masculine and see what Divine Masculine was doing that got Divine Femme feeling some type of way. Okay, because part of it was like in the love reading. So in a love reading, it could have been correlated to life as far as some things with Divine Feminine, but Divine Feminine's reading was kind of heavy laden in the love aspect, so in self-love and otherwise. So I'm going to be doing a reading today for my Divine Masculine. It's going to be the same way. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. All right, I'm going to pull 3 oracles, and then I'm going to pull some more cards to get clarification on these oracles, Divine Masculine, so that I can get insight on your current situation in love. I will consider this a Divine Masculine love reading. All right, it is for June 25th, 2020. Divine Masculine, thank you for tuning in. We love you. I hope you're not doing no stupid stuff to hurt your Divine Feminine's feelings, but either way, we gonna see what you gotta do going forward. What's the best decisions for you to make, Divine Masculine? Know that, first of all, this video is 18 and up. I'm gonna talk my shit. I might smoke a little bit. I'm not drinking tea, but I definitely got my little hearty Sprite, okay, and I mixed it with my little margarita. So that's how we popping today. So it's 18 and up. All right, second thing, this reading is considered timeless. So although it's being recorded June 25th, know that it's timeless. So it's for you, baby. It's all for you, Divine Masculine. Also, in tarot, the energies are interchangeable. Please be sure to fit them into the reading as they correlate. If it don't apply, let it fly. If parts of the readings do resonate with you and part of the readings don't resonate with you, please don't try to make it fit into your story if it doesn't, okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. All right, let me close my window. The children are outside. It is summertime and they're outside playing. You know, they're out here on the bikes. I miss them days. All right, Divine Masculine. Spirit, tell me what. Give me some messages for my Divine Masculine. June 25th, 2020. Give me some messages for my Divine Masculine. They love to like park right in front of my window though. Alright, if y'all hear noise outside and the kids screaming, again, they are outside playing. Alright. So Divine Masculine, what we got going on, baby? Let's get it. Spirit, give me messages for Divine Masculine for June 25th, 2020. All my viewers, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Show me a message. Okay, Divine Masculine. 1, 2. Let's get one more, Spirit. One more message for my Divine Masculine, please. June 25th, 2020. Divine Masculine, I feel like I'm going to need to hit my blunt at least once. I rolled up, feel me, before I did your reading, but I feel like you don't have my stress level high. Okay? Give me one more message, Spirit. I'm going to just pull it so it ain't came out yet. Divine Masculine, I feel like you're going to have me stressed. Alright. Alright, so first card is Knight. Second card, we got Great Teacher. Okay, Divine Masculine. And then the third, we got Oracle. Wait for important information. Divine Masculine. It is seeming like, first of all of these cards have somewhat of the same color scheme. I feel like they're probably all from the same category in this particular Oracle deck, too. Um, but we got Knight, Great Teacher, Oracle. So for Knight, the message behind him is be brave and honest. So, and he's actually carrying a sword. He's actually holding a sword. In tarot, the swords do represent truth and clarity, some form of communication. It could be conflict in communication or some information that you found out about recently. Divine Masculine, this could also be speaking to the fact that you need to come clean about a situation, or there is information um, that you are looking for, or that you're looking for somebody to let you know about. Either way, we're going to clarify. All in all, with this night, main message: be brave and honest. So step up to the plate, Divine Masculine. This time is not the time for you to cower. It's not a time for you to scapegoat. Okay, I'm getting, Divine Masculine, that you may have been doing some pretty narcissistic shit. Okay, and now these cards are telling me really, not saying that, Divine Masculine, that you are a narcissist, but I'm saying you might have had some narcissistic qualities about yourself in whatever situation as far as love goes. Again, this be brave and honest is foretelling that there's something that you need to come forward about, something that you are not telling your partner or another loved one. It could be family as well. Um, all in all, Divine Masculine, come forth and be honest about whatever it is. Then we got Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So this could be telling me, Divine Masculine, that you may need to come to truth and clarity about the fact that you may be in a karmic relationship. Okay, spiritual karmic relationships are spiritual experiences that are meant to um, make us ascend, okay? To see the brighter ways of life, to walk in light and not darkness, to do things out of love rather than manipulation. So, again, Divine Masculine, you may have been operating in certain narcissistic values or qualities to yourself that did not play out, either for you or your partner, someone that you were associated with, whatever this love situation was or this relationship. It has been specifically, purposefully placed in your life to make you ascend. As you can see, the dove, it's like he looks like white Jesus, you know what I'm saying, holding his dove. But at the same time, he's releasing it. So, with this being brave and honest comes freedom, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Divine Masculine, the truth will set you free. That is what these are saying right now, Divine Masculine. You have to release yourself from the bondage of either this relationship or whatever lies that you've been telling to this individual. Maybe you have been cheating. Maybe you have been doing just overall low vibrational things in this relationship and operating out of ego and selfishness and things that you desire, which is not the characteristics of a true divine masculine. So really, you're probably operating like a karmic. But with this great teacher, learning from spiritual experiences, um, our great spirit wants you to ascend out of that karmic territory, out of that dark light, or out of that dark light, out of that dark area, out of that gray area with whatever you're struggling with. You're going back and forth between light and darkness. There are certain temptations and tendencies that you have about yourself that feel good to you in the moment, Divine Masculine, that give you instant gratification, but they are not fulfilling in any way long term. So that's also what you need to come to the truth about. Whatever addictions you may have, whatever you may be struggling with, as far as a connection, communicating, your level of communication. Again, this knight was carrying a sword, and the knights in the tarot deck are actually, they're not the messengers, but when you think about a knights sometimes deliver messages to the kings and queens. So there are messages that are trying to be sent to you by your guides, by a great spirit. There are synchronicities that you may be missing. There are messages overall coming from other people that you may be missing, Divine Masculine, that your spirit guides want you to pick up on because your ascension at this point is necessary. All the planets, not all of them, but a multitude of them, okay, are in retrograde. And so with this retrograde period, many karmics are experiencing divine karma, karma that has been awaiting for them. When planets are retrograde, they are rotating backwards on their axis. So, which means any energy that was sent out when they were rotating normally on their axis is now being returned to the sender. Okay, this is a period of karmic retribution for a lot of people who did not plant good seeds. So, whatever season you are in, whether you are receiving karmic retribution or you're watching someone else receive karmic retribution, you are in a state of ascension. Okay, so if it hurt, whether it hurts or it doesn't, divine masculine, you are in a state of ascension. And at this point, it is necessary because whatever you're doing, it's caused a divine blockage. It's caused a blockage in your heart, even a blockage in the connections that you want to establish and create for yourself. It's blocking your blessings. So it's definitely time to come into the light about, be brave, be honest with yourself, come into the light about the lessons that you should be learning during these times dealing with these love relationships or these difficult karmic connections. Okay, and then our final one, oracle card is the oracle. Okay, oracle says wait for important information. So I think that speaks for itself. In this oracle card, it looks like she's giving an offering. Okay, so maybe during this time, divine masculine, it's time to pray, or begin meditating, begin putting forth some sort of spiritual inclination. Okay, you have to give your spirit guides and the great spirit something to work with at this time, to at least let them know that in your time of karmic retribution, if that's what you're experiencing, it is that you are doing the shadow work necessary for you to come out of whatever arena you were operating, whatever low vibration you may have been operating in before. Also, if the case is that this was a partner that was low vibrational and you've had bad experiences just from dealing with a karmic relationship, whether you were the one who was betrayed or you did the betrayal, again, it is time to sit and meditate and begin to listen to the messages that you're going to get. I'm hearing that spirit will tell you the difficulties that you may be about to experience if it's time for you to receive karmic retribution. Spirit is saying that they will guide you through that karmic retribution. They'll help you to a point where you can get, you can spread your wings. Again, even if it hurts, they'll help you through this time period and this ascension, and it'll bring you during this ascension going forward. It'll bring you many blessings. It'll create a new atmosphere for yourself too. If you can see that circular ring around her head, so it'll create a bubble around you, like a bubble of protection, so that entities, and I won't even call them people, I'll call them entities, because you were dealing with the spirit inside of the epidermis. Okay, so whatever spirits or entities you've encountered recently, even over the past few years, have greatly affected your level of ascension, how you see yourself, your self-confidence, everything like that. And so your spirit guides, if you are not attuned with them, they want to speak to you. Okay, regardless of what you've been doing. So they may lay into your ass. They may very much tell you about yourself, and give you messages and come to you in your dreams and tell you fucking up, or they'll tell you you're doing good and to move forward, move out of heartbreak, allow yourself to feel whatever emotions that you're feeling, so that you can go into healing, so that you don't harbor any negative feelings or emotions or bitterness or anything um, that could impact you negatively going into your love relationships or anything like that going forward. So all in all, your oracles are saying be truthful and honest with yourself, be truthful and honest with others, so that you can come into a state of not only realizing the teachable moments, realizing the mistakes you've made, um, but going forward, creating an atmosphere so that you have learned from these mistakes, so that you're able to spread your wings, and that your ascension comes, so now you're able to connect with your spirit guides and with spirit, and your relationship is now different. Your guides are no longer upset with you or confused by what you're doing, or watching you in heartbreak or anything like that. Your guys don't want you to be that way. Your guys want you to be completely honest and do your best, put your best effort forward into creating the best life for yourself, manifesting that and believing that it can come forth if you just, you know, put forth the effort. So at this time, Divine Masculine, you guys definitely need to see a bigger and better effort out of you. All right, so I'm going to start clarifying, Divine Masculine, what we got going on. So, Spirit, tell me, for Divine Masculine in love, clarify the night. Clarify, be brave and honest. Clarify, be brave and honest. Nine of Cups, or King of Cups fell out. So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Divine Masculine, you could be any one of those, or you could be dealing with someone of that sign. Divine Masculine, the King of Cups is pretty much saying be brave and honest. This could be you walking into a new love situation, okay? Or this could be talking about the love that you've been offering someone else. Whatever it is, if you can see this Divine Masculine, this King of Cups has a lot going on around him, okay? So the water, you got the fish jumping out of the water, and then his feet are barely hanging off. So this King of Cups is kind of like barely hanging on. That's the message that I'm getting for that. That it's barely hanging on. So there's romantically, it could be a relationship that you're just barely hanging on to. That you're like either just ready to jump, put your feet in the water and see where the water takes you. Or you need to come to truth and clarity about it, and maybe a conversation needs to be had about where the relationship will go going forward. Give me another card for this King of Cups and be brave and honest. Another card for King of Cups and be brave and honest. Overall, the cups do represent love, Divine Masculine. So love is on the brain, okay? Clarify, be brave and honest, and the King of Cups. Yep. Death card. What did I say? About ending a situation. There's Divine Masculine. Whatever this is, you got the Page of Swords on the bottom. So this could be an authoritative figure. It could be someone in the relationship that carries the bulk of the responsibility in the relationship. They could be younger than you, Divine Masculine. The Page of Swords does represent a youthful energy. So they could be younger than you, but they could be handling a good a good aspect of the authority in the relationship as far as finances, maybe things like that. Overall, you have the King of Cups here, saying, you know, be brave and honest. So this could be about an offer, but it could have been about an offer. But the Death card is here, which is saying you are contemplating ending an offer or ending some sort of ending a relationship, and just being brave and honest enough with yourself to step out on faith. Know that you can be alone, okay? Some of you Divine Masculines probably struggle with being alone. Actually, a lot of them do. Ooh, sorry guys. Okay. A lot of Divine Masculines actually do struggle with the idea of being alone, creating just their own environment, their own energy that surrounds their environment. Some of them actually do struggle with that. So it's not too far-fetched to think that, you know, as a masculine, that you may be struggling with the idea of moving on or being alone and creating a new relationship, going into a new territory for yourself, right? Some of you may be contemplating that. But whatever it is, like I said, this Divine Masculine's feet are hanging off of the edge of his throne, right? So definitely on edge, Divine Masculine. This love relationship gives you a lot of anxiety is what I'm getting as well. With this Death card, looking at the people, there have been tragic instances in this relationship is what I'm hearing. It could be cheating and infidelity. It could be involving children, just lies, deception. You want to put an end to all of that, okay? You got a lot of Scorpionic energy. The Death card is Scorpio energy. King of Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You got the Two of Pentacles. So Divine Masculine, you're either juggling maybe between this individual and another person, or you're just juggling with the decision all over. But whatever it is, you want to go into a place of fluidity. So not only is the Two of Pentacles about creating it or juggling with a situation or going back and forth, but it is about creating a sort of fluidity with yourself. It's the ability to adapt well that comes with the Two of Pentacles, okay? And to do it beautifully. As you can see, regardless of how she's holding the Pentacles, she's doing it gracefully. She doesn't look stressed. She doesn't look anxious or anything like that. So whatever situation you go into, if you're going to make the decision, Divine Masculine, to separate yourself, to put a death to this love connection, that you go into it ready to adapt, because you are going to have to adapt to whatever environment that you go to. So if you individuals are living together and a breakup happens and you guys decide to separate, move out of the house, things like that, you may have to move into a friend's house. You have to be easily adaptable at this time, divine masculine. You have to be easily adaptable. You could also be thinking about your divine feminine, okay? Divine masculine, you could have made a choice that was the wrong choice, and now you could be in regret about that decision, and now you want to put an end to, you know, your current situation with this karmic individual. Maybe this individual, you could have children with this person. Overall, there have again been a series of unfortunate events. That's what we're going to say. I don't own any copyrights to a series of unfortunate events, all right? Side note. But anyway, you could be struggling with the decision of whether to try and go back and create a new connection with this individual that you left for your karmic partner. Realizing that that karmic partner didn't really have much to offer you, but a lot of goddamn stress, okay? Y'all see the people in this card? So the karmic partner is what I'm hearing is that karmic partner is the one is the reaper, okay? That's riding on this horse. And then divine masculine, you were placed in positions, probably you and your children were probably placed in very vulnerable, negative um, situations where you had to depend on this karmic, and it was like you had no one else. But you made that choice for yourself, divine masculine. So please do not go into this playing the victim, because these are choices that you made if you are a divine masculine that chose a karmic partner over your divine feminine. If that's not the case, again, during this time, if you're just coming to the decision that you need to make a choice to leave this relationship because it's been toxic, it's been negative, there's been no fluidity or understanding or compromise or good communication, um, whatever it is that you decide as far as moving forward, you need to be easily adaptable, because if you want to stay with this person is still going to give you troubles. But your reaction and the way you decide to stay, right? So if you're going to decide to stay, you can't be mad at them for you staying and dealing with their bullshit, because you made the choice to stay, all right? So at this point, know that whatever you do, divine masculine, is self-inflicted. Okay? However, your going forward, however your journey aligns for you is based off of your decisions at this time. All right, moving forward. So we got the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Tell me, spirit, what does learn? Give me a card for learn from spiritual experiences. Divine masculine. Give me a card for learn from spiritual experiences. Learn from spiritual experiences. Alright. Learn from spiritual experiences. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying your spiritual experiences, okay? This is God's hand coming out of the clouds, creating a new offer for you, divine masculine. This is you having the ability, again, to spread your wings. There are things aligning for you, but you have to be truthful and honest with yourself. That's why that Knight came out first, because it's about being brave and honest. It's stepping out on faith, even if it looks like, even if somebody done told you couldn't do it, even if it might look like you can't do it, even if you might not have the resources, okay? Spirit, this is saying that Spirit is providing those resources for you if you just allow yourself the opportunity to be brave. This could also be speaking in entrepreneurship is what I'm hearing, but I hear mostly that as far as in love, that there's been an individual, whoever this partner is that you've been dating, they may not speak well of you. They may not believe in you to do very productive things with your life, divine masculine. And so you've taken on the energy of believing that. You've pretty much, because they have so much authority, or they're an authoritative figure in the relationship, divine masculine, you've allowed yourself to believe that what this person says about you is true. Like, they know you completely. I don't care how long you've been with them. That person doesn't know who you are. They don't know your inner thoughts. They don't know what you struggle with 24/7. They don't know that. They might think they know, but they're not you. So they can't tell you anything about yourself or your capabilities. Tell them shut the fuck up and focus on themselves, as a matter of fact. Next time they try to tell you something bad about you, tell them shut the fuck up and mind your business. Period. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Tell them, Spirit. Tell them shut the fuck up and mind your business. All right, give me another card for Ace of Pentacles. God is offering you so much more. And this Ace of Pentacles is also the gift of seeing you for who you are. That goes back to learning from your spiritual experiences and knowing who you are, coming into alignment with what you're telling yourself. Speak positive affirmations over yourself. You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I think Spirit is telling you that you got to free up some space in your life first, divine masculine, in order to receive these opportunities. There's stuff you may be holding on to, a relationship, money, or some other opportunity that you thought was good but didn't really turn out that way. Okay? But as far as in love, God is ready to offer you so much more. God is ready to give you self-love before he even gives you another divine partner. Because whoever this is, the energy that I'm getting from whoever you may be dealing with, divine masculine, is that they tear you down sometimes, okay? That they might say negative things to or about you, that makes you just question overall who you are as a person, how you may come off to people, or how you may speak, how you may deal with relationships. And so now you're really in a state, you should be in a state of really replanning and re-evaluating who you are as an individual. This is a time of getting to know yourself so you can spread your wings. God is ready to offer you so much. Again, God is ready to offer you new money, new love, new opportunities, networking, business, lump sums of money is what I'm hearing, divine masculine. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Take you out of a period of stressful times, take you out of the period of mental stress too. Some of you have been foggy, going back and forth with whether on what life path you should take overall, because you feel like your capabilities, you feel like you lacking, just based off what this partner in love is saying. You feel like you lacking, like they got all the capabilities, so they can do it. Divine masculine, first of all, don't be a bum. Second of all, don't give up on yourself. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Nine of Cups. This is Nine of Cups in reverse. It's time to put down the overindulgence, okay? There's something, you thought this situation was wish fulfillment, whatever this was. You thought this love situation was wish fulfillment, and then you got Five of Pentacles on the bottom. But this person just ended up leaving you out in the cold. They probably took advantage. They probably used the fact that they had money to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? If you were divine masculine that was not well off, and this person helped you a lot. But the Nine of Cups in reverse, God wants you to leave alone certain addictions to, divine masculine. It could be drinking, it could be sex, any sort of distractions, okay? It's not just addictions, it's distractions. There's a level of overindulgence here. You're not letting your brain operate on its own so that you can connect. There are vices around you, like video games, your phone, even sports sometimes, yeah, that you're gonna have to have the courage and be brave to have strength over. This could also be showing that this is your partner as well, that you've just been overindulging with, that you've been depending on. I'm hearing like codependency in some way. Okay, Hierophant on the bottom of the deck in reverse. That's showing a lack of authority over your own life. It's time to create your infinity, divine masculine. Even though these cards do have feminines in them, okay, they do possess a level of strength, that comes with them to still correlate you to the story. So they give you almost a soft motherly approach, okay? They cuss you out, but in a soft motherly way, right? But the strength card, you got the strength card here after the Nine of Cups in reverse. Definitely clarifying more than anything that you've been through the mountains and the valleys, that you've either created or you've had to deal with. You've manifested the difficult experiences around you, divine masculine. You've probably, it's Nine of Cups in reverse. It could be saying that you have given up any sort of addictions or difficulties or habits that you struggle with in the past, but there's still more work to be done in order for you to clear space. Okay, there's certain space that you need to clear in your aura. There are certain energies that you should clear in your aura. Forgiveness, again, addictions, any anger or bitterness toward people. That's time to release. You want keep going back to this dove. I don't know. I keep going back to this dove. This dove is also saying that your guides are here and protecting you. They are guiding you. All they want you to do is ask and talk to them. They want you to check in with them and really see, what's the next step, where you can go. Then the Hierophant flipped out in reverse. You are not talking to the spiritual authorities in your life, divine masculine. Right after I said that, the Hierophant popped out in reverse. Right after I mentioned your guides, they definitely want to speak to you. They may not be happy as well. They may feel like they don't have really any authority, that you've allowed someone else to have some level of authority because of whatever monetary gain that it supports in your life, whatever self self-indulgent instant gratification that this relationship offers. I knew it. I said codependency. Then who popped out? Boom. I knew it was codependency. I knew it. It's time to spread your wings. Be truthful with yourself, divine masculine. Some of you are simply distracting yourself on purpose to keep from thinking about the horrid idea of being in a relationship with this person. What I'm getting from this devil card is that you and this person, y'all are similar in certain ways. Y'all have vices that keep y'all together. Okay, it could be sexual, it could be in drugs, it could be y'all circle of friends, even it could be your family. Whatever it is, you've given too many people too much authority over your life, and spirit does not want you to be in that space because you are listening to you're letting other people govern your life, and your guys are sitting here like, what the fuck is this child doing? He not listening. He don't listen. He hard-headed. Divine masculines, if some of you are drinkers too, this Nine of Cups in reverse, it is saying that you've been drinking too much. Your spirit guides want you to pour that out and start drinking some more damn water. Get some water in your system, divine masculine. Devil and then the Hierophant and then the devil. Yeah, that's how that went. Divine masculine, too much codependency. And it's with a devil, okay? It's with somebody that don't have your best interest at heart. So I got that, and I got that energy from the very beginning of your reading, divine masculine, that there was someone in your territory, in your aura, in your energy field that comes to you and wants you to think the worst about yourself so that they can still have the authority over you. Okay? You see how these people are looking at them, mesmerized in some sort of way. Like this man can tell them anything about themselves. To tell them, the devil can tell them that they're not good enough. This may not even be your partner in love. This could be you talking to yourself, divine masculine. After someone has told you this, that's what it is. After your partner, your counterpart has let you know, or your karmic partner has let you know certain bad things about yourself, things that don't work, things that they don't like, how you need to be, and all this other shit. Now you're in a space where you fucking up your own head. Okay, divine masculine, you in your own mind and telling yourself, oh well, I can't do this and I can't do this. Well, maybe they're right. Maybe she's right. Maybe mom's right. Maybe I should go about life this way. Instead of going along with what the hell you want to do, divine masculine. What do you want to do, though? What do you want to do? What do you want to create? What kind of life do you want to live? What else am I getting? Your spirit guides irritated as fuck, divine masculine. Let me just tell you. Some of your spirit guides, some of you, and this is not for everybody. I think I'm channeling the energy of the divine masculines who are going through difficulty right now. Not the ascended divine masculines, but divine masculines who don't know that they're divine. Right? That's the energy I'm channeling. So for those of you who, you know, may not be resonating, this is more so for a divine masculine who doesn't necessarily know that that's what his position is, right? But your spirit guys, very irritated. If you look at her face. Come on now. Look at her face. She look mad as hell. And then Page of Cups. Yeah, whoever this is, divine masculine, they don't even have much to offer themselves, okay? They're immature. They lack communication. They lack understanding. They lack reasoning and the ability to even resolve issues. Okay, you probably go through hell when it comes to arguments with this individual. But look, Page of Cups in reverse. This person don't have shit to offer you. You might not even have much to offer them. And at this point, divine masculine, I'll get the energy that you don't care because you want out. But because the devil card is here, there's an attachment. Okay, this person could be someone that you've known for a long time, or it could be someone that you're just attached to because of money. Again, for monetary things. Divine masculine, some of you are scared to be put in a position where Ooh. Excuse me, y'all. Ooh. 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 Sorry, y'all. Divine masculine. Some of you are being put, or you are uncomfortable. You don't like the idea of being put in a position where you have to be uncomfortable. And that's what could be what this is saying as well. Like, going back to this, you have to be ready to adapt, to just go with the flow of how things are going. And some of you are scared to do that and step out on faith in regards to just being on your own and really taking care of yourself, not depending on other people. You feel like you don't have much to offer. Not only do you feel like this person, the main thing they do is stress me out. They don't even have a small offer of love, okay? This person does not have your best interest at heart. They do not love you, divine masculine. For those of you who do not know that you're a divine masculine, you are, and you have put yourself in a sort of karmic relationship. Again, it is here to help with your ascension because you need to set boundaries. You need to be truthful and honest, not only with yourself but with others. Divine masculine, it is time to go ahead and do that because the individual that you're dealing with does not seem to have your best interests at heart. They want to keep you bound and tied. They could, for those of you who may have a spiritual partner, a spiritually inclined partner, they could be doing work on you that you don't recognize, okay? As far as spell work and things like that, because you aren't as spiritually inclined. You have not reached your ascension yet. So you may not realize that this person may be doing love spells or black magic on you to try to keep you bound and tied, keep you in the smoke and mirrors, things like that. But this Page of Cups here, right after the devil, this person does not love you. This person doesn't even have a small cup of love to offer you. They actually despise you, divine masculine. What's this Page of Cups? I'm going to clarify this Page of Cups and then move on to your final card. What's this Page of Cups? They can't stand you, but they may look for other opportunities, or this is saying that it's time for you to look for other opportunities. It could also be saying that this bitch is a sneaky motherfucker and be talking to other people behind your back. You know, that she may have another relationship really behind your back. And then you got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't be tripping. I forgot the Three of Pentacles was definitely in my hand. So even though it does look like, you know, this teacher is recognizing this girl for her work, and this girl's here, you know what I'm saying? You can see this girl's face. She's trying to be seductive, okay, in a way. So she can be seen as a distraction of some sort. Either way, the download that I just got about these two cards is that this person is probably trying to talk to somebody behind your back. It could already be a third party situation. If you don't know, shit, now you know that this person is probably maybe looking for an escape. One of you or both of you are looking for a great escape. Maybe some of you are trying to, the world card it flipped over, that's your energy too, or that's scorpionic energy, I'm sorry. Yeah, but one or both of you are either in contact with an old partner or somebody that you just met. That could mean as well that you want to communicate with your divine feminine. If you are not currently with your divine feminine, divine masculine, that could be meaning that you want to reach out and communicate with them as well, that you want to call, text, email, whatever you got to do to get in touch with them. What's the Three of Pentacles? Fool in reverse. So yeah, you don't want to go forward with this opportunity with this any longer. You see it as a lesson, but you want to replan. Four of Wands, so in reverse. You want to replan, recreate what you want to initially. Again, like I said, some of you probably want to go back to your divine feminine and really talk to her and see, baby, where you at? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Divine masculine. You gotta know, yo, you gotta ascend, okay? Stop playing with me. Lovers in reverse on the bottom of the deck. You two are definitely, one of you or both of you are planning a separation, but neither one of you, both of y'all despise each other. Yeah, that's really what it is. And y'all don't want to move forward with this opportunity anymore, with the Fool being here in reverse. Y'all don't see the sun, the bright colors, the youthful energy in this connection anymore. As a matter of fact, some of you probably just, if you can see, she has headphones. She has headphones in her ear. She's just like, you're blocking out, even though she's in reverse, right? But it's still, she has the headphones in. So you're blocking out any sort of conversation, anything that don't involve anything important. So if y'all live together, y'all have children, anything that don't involve paying bills and taking care of the kids, or maybe dinner, y'all don't really communicate, or you're trying to come out of the energy of not communicating with them. All right, moving forward, divine masculine. Oracle, tell me, Spirit, what's the wait for important information? What's this wait for important information? Obviously, wait for important. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to pick all these up, divine masculine. Hangman in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. Wait for important information. This Hangman in reverse, I think it may have actually been in the upright beforehand, before it fell on the floor. Okay, so either way it goes, what I'm getting from this Hangman is that you need to sit your ass down somewhere. Okay, this is a period of enlightenment. You see the light around her head. You should be taking the opportunity, if you have not come into separation with this relationship, divine masculine, if this is a relationship that tears you down, that does not make you feel good, affects your self-esteem, your confidence, your abilities, your manifestation, if it blocks your aura, if it keeps you low vibrational, the time is now to come into realization about that and begin planning on your escape. Okay, the Three of Wands in reverse here is showing that the ships are not going to come in for this relationship. It's not going to get better. These are messages from your guides. So if you've been feeling like you waiting for a sign and you watching this video, your spirit guides are saying right now, this is your motherfucking sign. All right, so don't play. like, oh, and just go back on it and be like, well, you know, that didn't resonate. That wasn't for me. It's for you. Okay, specifically, this is what your guides are telling you. All right, the Three of Wands, your ships are not going to come in for this. You need to replan and go and take another route. Go into a different horizon. Be in a different environment. Okay, that's also what this is saying. There's deception in this Ace of Swords in reverse. There's deception in this relationship. A level of difficulties. This could also be saying that you could win as far as this relationship, but like walk out unscathed. You know, you don't have to give over any money. There's no really big argument. Y'all could be in agreement, but this could be saying going forward later on, somebody's gonna be kind of mad about it. They're gonna play it cool, but in the they're gonna try to make your life hell a little while afterwards with this Ace of Swords, okay? They're gonna try. This individual is trying to keep you in as much bondage as possible. These are messages from your guides in this moment. This person is trying to keep you blind and imprisoned mentally, physically, emotionally. Okay, so even if you walked away from somebody else for this person, if this was a third party situation, divine masculine, that you created, and you chose this individual over your true divine partner, this individual, like I said, wants to keep you bound and tied from the person that you actually want to be with. They want to keep you bound and tied from your own progression. They enjoy the fact that you depend on them. They enjoy it because they know they have the authority, because they know you'll always come back. That's divine masculine. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. This is Eight of Swords. Five of Wands in reversed. It's up to you to come out of this level of conflict, okay? Divine masculine. Again, you will not have victory without conflict, because that and that is just your karmic retribution, okay? So you might feel like you good in the beginning and when the separation happens, but because this is a karmic partner that you could possibly be dealing with, they're going to do their best to make your life hell. So the time is now for you to get attuned, in tune with yourself, with your spirit guides, and listen for the messages, because they're going to be trying to tell you how to move when this karmic is fucking with you, all right? Because they're going to try to do little spells and little stuff to mess with your money. Some divine masculines, if you have children with this person, this King of Pentacles in reverse could mean child support, okay? Knocking you out of the family unit, but putting you on child support because they like, he don't want to be with me. Well, he gonna help me take care of these kids because I took care of him and he never gave me anything, right? Give me one last message. What messages for from divine masculine spirit guides? Give me another message from divine masculine spirit guides. Oh, Lord. Two of Cups. There's other opportunities coming for you, divine masculine. Yes. Opportunity, and then the Magician on the bottom. Two of Cups right here. Magician on the bottom. This could be you wanting, again, to go back to your true divine partner and create the life that you want for one another, okay? Coming out of that mental bondage. It's going to be difficult for you to try to make any moves, but you're going to have to be easily adaptable. And then this Magician is saying that you have the resources, okay? Your spirit guides can provide you with the resources and everything you need, the wit, the confidence, the energy, even the spiritual, the spiritual and the mental and the emotional capacity. This is not just talking about the finances, okay? The Magician is saying that you have the resources in every aspect, in every element. The Magician shows, the Magician has a coin, and they have a sword, and they have a cup, and they have a wand, okay? So not only is that those are physical items, but they represent each element, okay? Water, fire, air, earth. Your spirit guides are going to equip you with all of the resources that you need to be an alchemist for your own life and to create an actual loving connection with someone going forward. This could also mean, just going forward, that you begin to establish better friendships, that you begin to seek out better connections with other people just outside of romantic wise, divine masculine. Sometimes it's okay to just be platonic and cordial with people, just to establish a connection that's helpful for you. Exactly. Four Wands in reverse. It's time to replan. And that's the second time it came out. It's time to replan and reevaluate yourself. Listen for your messages, Divine Masculine. Your guides will be speaking to you really this week, this next month, during this retrograde period. The time is now for your ascension, because you have to begin once the planets are back back to normal. It's going to be important that the seeds that you've planted, once the planets are realigned and back to normal, when that energy is shifting back to normal, that anything that you put out during this time is given back to you. Also during this period, if you do anything negative, if you happen to have any sort of arguments or any negative activities going on around you, any negative karma, because Neptune is retrograde at this point, any karma, any negative energies that you put into the atmosphere will be returned to you like almost immediately. Okay, that's what I learned. So, like I said, the time is now for your ascension, Divine Masculine. I pray that this reading resonated with you, that you take the steps necessary to become the masculine energy that you need to be to walk in your God body and to be the real badass motherfucker, confident motherfucker. You're a strong and confident person, Divine Masculine. Always remember that, okay? So please like, share, subscribe, comment where you guys were listening from, and tune in next time for my next Divine Masculine reading. Love you guys. Peace.